to another review of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host. Well, I just want to say this before I go into tonight's movie, which you're probably seeing right here behind me. I was originally, the review I started watching this movie, my original movie I was going to watch tonight was the movie Marry Me. But unfortunately, the movie glitched 5 times. No, actually 4 times. So, I thought instead we'll go ahead and take a look at Queen and Slim. By the way, I only paid Marry Me $1, but oh well, I'll live with it. So, unfortunately, that was the movie I was going to watch, but I decided I can't finish the movie because it keeps glitching. So, the movie didn't glitch is tonight's movie, and that's Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim was a movie that was released by Universal Studios in I think it was a 2020 and 2019 film, somewhere around there. They teamed up with none other than E1, Entertainment One, alongside Braun Productions. Which Braun Productions, they made a movie called The Front Runner. That was Braun Productions. And they also made another Daniel Kaluuya film, Judas and the Black Messiah, which, fantastic movie, but not going to cover that. So I'm going to talk about Queen and Slim, and wow, what this movie right here is a masterpiece. This movie, ultimately, I'm going to say this right now, this movie is going to be marking in the best movie I watched this year. But before I go on with the final verdict, I want to talk about the film. Queen and Slim is a crime film, a road picture, a drama, and a romantic film. This basically all 4 of those combined to make one feature film. I love this movie. This is a very hard movie to watch, but the movie focuses on Queen and Slim. Daniel Kaluuya is like fantastic. He plays Slim. And Queen marks the debut of Jolie Turner-Smith, who plays Queen. And the film starts with them in the diner getting dinner. So they're eating, and he's actually a fast eater, so he's like eating really fast though. So they're driving on their way home, and all of a sudden a police officer confronts them. And this is an example of, and this police officer was a rogue cop. So he tells him, step out of the car, don't backtalk me, put your hands on the car. Essentially, he gets a victim into police brutality. And basically, she was actually an attorney. So she basically meets up with this cop, but she gets out of the vehicle and says, you get back in the vehicle or I'll arrest you right now. So he pulls the gun the cop pulls the gun at him, he starts tackling, no, she gets shot in the leg, he starts tackling him, then he picks up the gun and shoots the cop. That's not a spoiler, that's actually in the film, that's actually the very beginning of the film. So they're now considered fugitives, and they're on the run. So they're going around and around, and then you meet a man named Uncle Earl, played by Bokeem, I think it's Bokeem Williams, not Bokeem Williams. Now I have to look at let me look at the case and see. Bokeem Woodbine. He was actually in Jason's Lyric and 3,000 Miles of Graceland. Those are 2 movies that he was in. He plays this sort of like, he plays the womanizer named Uncle Earl, so they meet up with him. So now they have to cut their hair to help them escape from the cops, so they don't get recognized. This is like I said, this is a really hard movie to watch. It's really hard to explain from a movie about this, but I'm going to say right now, I love this movie. But like I said before, there's some really good scenery, really good shots. It's a road picture, so road movies are probably the best when it comes. I love a good road picture, and this movie is an example of a good road picture. But if there's one complaint with the film, I'm going to now get to the only negative. If there's one complaint with the film, and that's the casting of Flea. Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is in this. He looks terrible with a mustache. They apply, he has like a mustache, but just he looks so off. And honestly, a guy like Flea, they could have given somebody else. Although Chloe Sevigny's in this movie, and I'm like, wow, I did not know that. She's actually an actress from Boys Don't Cry. If you don't know who Chloe Sevigny is, she was in Boys Don't Cry. But they play the couple that they meet up, so cops are trying to search. The SWAT team is searching for him. So I don't want to spoil the ending, but the ending is like really, the ending is really hard. I almost cried at the ending. I'm sitting there like that. I'm like, okay. I'm like that. I'm like, it's sad. It really is sad. I'm just kind of rambling on, but it's just, it's like you deal, the thing is, I'm going to get this right now. We really need to end police brutality. People get killed for no reason because of rogue cops. It's every day in the news. It happens almost all the time. Cops they don't know how to train cops right. This movie example shows you that rogue cops, it's crazy. So, I don't want to give away the ending, but I almost want to talk about the ending. But, it's just really hard to watch. But I'm going to get down to this. It has a downer of an ending, and it really makes you think. The ending will make you think. It got me a little teary-eyed. I almost cried at the end. I mean, it's really emotional. I can't really give away the ending. It's a sad ending, but I'm going to kind of mention that the ending, it's not a happy ending, makes you think about what it is. So, yeah. Talk about a stellar performance, but that's all I'm going to say. So I think I said what I'm going to say. I might have missed a few things, so if you've seen it, let me know. So, now I come down to the final verdict. So the final verdict is, should you see Queen and Slim? Hell yes. Fun's yes. You see this movie. This is going to have a special spot on my Universal shelf. Talk about a performance from Daniel Kaluuya. This new actress, Jolie Turner-Smith, is fantastic. This, again, is another reason. It's criminally underrated. I saw this at a Walmart. I saw this at the Walmart section for like $14, but I didn't want to pay for it. I gotta check this out. Then I saw this on Listia for free-ish, and I had to get my hands on this. And I'm glad I got it. Just like the movie I covered, The Bad Guys, which also was a movie I got free-ish. This right here, it explains. This special feature it explains about, but I'm going to show you how cool this slipcase is. I love the design of slip cover. Like, if you look right here, we have a green Universal logo, Queen and Slim in red, and DVD video logo in green. Flip this bad boy, we got Universal logo in red, with the title green, and a DVD logo in red. So, yeah, this is one of the sweetest. I love the slipcase. Everything like it. Although the special features, I like how Universal put in special features at the very end of the movie. So it kind of reminds me of the days, if you remember the days of VHS putting special features at the end of the movie, kind of reminds me of VHSs from 2001. Unfortunately, we don't get the cool slip. Unfortunately, I kind of wish we had some discard. I hate when Universal's not doing discard on their titles. But anyways, the special feature I didn't like on here was off the script. I'm going to talk a little bit about special features. The bonus features on here are Edith Manning, Melina and Zia, directed by Melina Mazazaki. I'm probably pronouncing that name wrong. And Leia Waldo. Tomato. We'll just say that. There's On the Run with Queen and Slim, and the feature commentary from the director and the writer. And Daniel Kaluuya also produced this film. So, overall, see this movie. If you have not seen this movie and you want to see a movie, if you're a little squeamish over the fact that about police brutality being the topic and you have a difficult time with that, this is not an easy movie to watch. It's a very violent film. Although there's nudity, and I sort of kind of called it, so there was a nude scene in the film, but I could recommend this easily. If you get all past that, this film is a masterpiece. This definitely is going to be in the top 10 for the end of the year reviews. But I'm not going to talk about that until we get to the very end of the year. So, like I said, I'm just rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watch Clean and Slim and anything I said, check it out. Just go watch the film. So that's it for this edition of Hidden in the Universal Vault. If you've seen Queen and Slim, or if you've seen Queen and Slim, let me know in the comments. If there's things I missed, write them down in the comments, and I will get back to that. Get back to your comments soon. So I'm running out of battery, so this is kind of off topic, but anyways, I'm running out of battery. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Bye.